video, I wanted to do a Valentine's Day kind of inspired look, and I wanted to keep it very simple and just do like very peachy soft tones, but then a really nice sharp wing liner. That's kind of like the idea I have, but I want it to be very like subtle. The only thing I want that's gonna like make it fierce and pop is the wing. I think it's really, really pretty. I saw a few like pictures on Instagram that I was really inspired by. Let's just pin this hair back in the way. I don't know how people do their makeup with their hair like in their face. Okay, hair's pulled back, we're zoomed in, we're ready to roll. I'm going to be starting off with foundation. I'm using the Peach Perfect foundation. I just thought, you know, why not? It says peaches on it. We're doing a peach makeup tutorial. Oh, forgot a little primer. Let's do a little bit, just a tiny bit of Smashbox primer. I don't use primer on a daily basis, but I do like to use it whenever I want to look extra pretty and I want my makeup to last extra long or just look extra good. And I mostly just put it like right here, a little on my chin, and then I have like this one little wrinkle right here. And that's just where I put it. Look at this huge pimple that just like decided to jump out. Just the second that I think that the acne medication is starting to work and my skin is looking better, a pimple just like this decided. Look how sore it is. It's like all red. It's so painful. It just decides to like flare up. I'm like, wow, really? Okay. And now we're gonna just dab our foundation. I want to make sure that I put a really thin layer of foundation everywhere, and then I'll go in and I'll do a little more in areas that need a little more, but you want to look as natural as possible, but obviously I need a lot of coverage, so I do still want to get like everything covered, but I don't want to look like I have a lot of foundation. I don't want it to look like really cakey. So foundation is honestly what is going to take me the longest in this makeup look. Everything else is going to be really, really fast, but focusing on the skin to make it look really, really nice, to me, is what gives me the most confidence. And you know, you want to feel real confident on Valentine's Day. Anybody have a date? I don't have a date. I'm so single, but you know, I'll go out with my girlfriends and we're gonna have the best time ever. Okay, now we're gonna go in with concealer, and I'm just gonna do a little stripe under my eyes, and I'm gonna bring it down like on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and a little on the forehead, kind of distribute it nice and evenly. I'm gonna add just a little bit of shadow to my skin with this LA Girl Pro. It's a concealer that I love to add contour with or bronze the face with. It is in the color Toast, and I just like to add a little bit of this because it just gives, you know, a little shadow to your skin, adds a little dimension, brings back those cheekbones, and I like to do a little on the sides of the nose as well, just to bring everything in. Such a natural, very soft contour, and creams I think just like really blend in the skin really well, and they leave your skin looking more skin-like, so I really, really love this one. And it's so cheap, girl, so good. Now I'm gonna go in with a little blush. This is a Pure Cheek Stain in Peach Bellini. It's a really, really pretty peachy color, and I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm gonna kind of swirl it on there, and then we're just gonna apply. So we're gonna do a very monochromatic kind of vibe, so I want everything to have those really nice peach tones. And I like to tap just a little bit everywhere, a little on the nose and chin, just ever so slightly to give a nice kind of like blend all over. Oh, I love blush. It just literally livens the skin so much and just gives you such a like youthful kind of look. Then I use my sponge and I kind of tap over everything. I'm going to use my trusty Airspun, and I'm going to set under my eyes and in my T-zone. Now I'm going to highlight. I'm going to be using my Pure Nude Essence Highlighter. This is in the color Be My Highlight, and I'm just going to go right into it with my sponge And I'm just going to target the top of the cheekbone. A little bit of it everywhere, really. Still trying to avoid the breakouts, but overall glowy appearance. I'm going to go ahead and fill my brows in using my Maybelline Brow Drama. I'm just going to quickly run this through them just so they're nice and groomed. Okay, now we're going to do the eyes, and I'm going to be using this palette here, the Ace Beauté palette. I'm going to go in with this color called Clove. It's just like the perfect peach tone that I want. So I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm honestly just going to fluff this color literally all over the lid, up in the crease, just very softly kind of go all the way around because I just want a really nice flush of peachy kind of color all over my lid. Go in with that same color and just sweep it under my lower lash line. Very, very lightly. I'm going to go in with that same highlighter and I'm just going to highlight the inner corners. I kind of love to do this almost all the time. I think it just brings this really beautiful attention to the eyes. Just kind of opens it up and lightens it. And then I might just take my pinky finger, dab a little bit in there, just lightly kind of pat over. I don't really want it to be very precise. I just want a little like twinkle in that inner corner area. Like that. Just a little something, something. Best part, I'm going to go in with winged liner and I'm going to create a really sharp wing, and I'm gonna do these liners, which are the Essence Superfine Liner. Alright guys, so I ended up putting on mascara. My camera died and I didn't realize. Sorry, I don't have like a viewfinder or anything. My music was like busting real loud and there's always a little dee sound and I didn't hear it, so I'm sorry, but I just used It Cosmetics mascara. This is like the only mascara I've been using. It's really, really good, and I really layered it up so my lashes look real fire. The wing, you know, wasn't a good wing day for me. I wanted them to be like a little thinner and more sharp, but I kept adding more and more and we ended up with real big wings. But I mean, I'm not too mad about it. It's fine. It's just not what I had in my head, you know. They're a little bit thicker, but it's all good. We like some thickness. I also changed my earrings because I was like, I didn't like the tone of the rosette on the earrings. I felt like they clashed, like they weren't completely monochromatic. So I just put on little what are they called? Pearls? And now we basically just have to do the lip. Let me fluff my hair a little. Fluff it up. Pull it. I like to have it like really pulled down, kind of like little curtains around my face. That's like my favorite. Like that. Just wish I could wake up and my hair would look like this. I'm gonna line my lips really quick first. This is honestly a lip liner that I don't even know. I got it at like in a little shop in downtown LA that sells random stuff. It's some brand called Peachy. It's a natural lip pencil in the color Natural, and it's a really, really pretty kind of more peachy tone. So I'm gonna line my lips just to add a little bit of shape and dimension to them, and then I'll show you. And now I'm going to go in with that Peach Bellini shade that we used earlier to apply our blush with. Actually, I think I'm going to apply a little more blush because I feel like I need a little more. Oh yeah. See, this is the great thing about not really putting a lot of powders, that you can layer creams and liquids on top of it, which is why I have been loving Not Like Baking and just adding a very light amount of powder on my skin, and mostly just in the T-zone where I really feel like I actually need it because it tends to kind of slip around there. Everywhere else, even if it does kind of slip around throughout the day, it doesn't look bad, you know? Whereas like if you really set your foundation and it slips throughout the day, then it kind of looks bad because you had all that powder and it's like really like stuck on there. So it's just so much easier to maintain when you don't have a lot of powder on. You can easily touch up and add a little more and, you know, play with it. A lip brush. I'm going to swirl it in there and I'll apply it to my lips. I feel like it's looking just a little bit too orange, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of this. This is the Sona Kashik Velvety Matte Lip Crayon in Pinky Nude. I'm just going to do like a very little of this, just to lighten it up a little. I'm going to top it off with gloss. You can leave it here. I think it's really pretty, just matte, but do I want to do a gloss? I don't know. I love a glossy lip. This, I've not used this and I've had it for a while. It's so beautiful. It's the Tarte Lip Paint in the color Insta Famous. Maybe I'll just do a few little taps in the center. Kind of. Oh girl, my lips are so chapped. I really need to scrub them. That is the look. Let me know what you guys think. I really love peachy tones. I think they're so pretty and they really complement the eyes and make them pop. Blue, green eyes, brown eyes. It kind of pops out like the warmth in your eyes. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you in my next time. See you next time, girl.